Hey guys, this is a quick video to check which code editor is best suited for you, especially if you're working with Python and JavaScript. Personally, I use two editors, VS Code and the second one is Spyder. Why two? Well, each has its own use. Let's start with the VS Code. First, it's very accessible. What does that mean? It means it is compatible with all the platforms and environments over here. Let's say I'm working with JavaScript and Python. It initially goes with all everything in here. Secondly, it has strong native support. Third, the Git integration is extremely well based, the best in the market right now. Well, let's start with Spider. In case of Spider, it is great at debugging. If you want to debug your code to use VS Code, use Spider because the integration in Hall, it will show you variables over here. Well, third, you can change the layout for each developer. So yeah, as per your ease, you can shift this over here, shift this over here, and this area will be empty for you to write the code. So it is very user friendly over here. Now, the important thing, when to use Spider and when to use VS Code. If you want to run the deployment type of code, use VS Code. If you're building a proper code, use VS Code because it shows you architectural work over here and it is very functional with the Git. So you might want to see what was previously done and what you were trying to do earlier now. So use then. Secondly, if I need to run any file in the VS Code, I have to save it first and then run. Let's say this is my Flask app and I'm trying to run over here. So it is already saved, and if I run it, so it is working. Let's close it out over here. If you can see, it is closed now. But in case of Spider, you don't need to save it. This is my entitled file and it is not saved. The star means it's not saved, and if I run it, it runs perfectly. I don't need to save it, and see it is working over here. I'll just exit it over here. Now the second part, let's say I want to see what is being fetched in my variables within. So any variable that is outside the function, any function, let's say if main, if name equal to main, or any user defined function is over there, you can see it over here in the variable explorer. How? If I run this part, you can see the data frame over here. Now let's say I want to debug over here. There are several functions written in the code itself. When you debug, similarly in the debug part where you are at that moment, let's say I am at this moment, so all the variables belonging to that part will be shown over here. So it is very easy for you to track and all. Let's say I am working with any data frame or something, or basically Spider is meant for the data science projects or heavy task building projects. So if I'm working with data frame and I'm trying to merge, I want to query, I want to see what my variable looks like at the moment, I can't check with the VS Code at that moment. But here in Spider, it shows a large volume of data in here. With the single click, I can see what my data frame looks like and what I'm doing wrong. So it is very easy to track. So yes, I recommend taking both VS Code and Spider for you, and it will work very well for you as a developer. Thanks for watching this video.